see, I have a question. We have a question on our YouTube. See, it says, let me see. Okay, what type of business entity do you recommend to form to start up a shop? Business entity. So this is it's a good question. Let me bring this up a little bit. Nice. Look at that. Hey guys, so look, this is the question that we got. Let me see if I can adjust this lighting a little bit. You guys see me? Okay. So the business entity, right, for your shop. I think that if you have any kind of business, you need to create an LLC for that. And so, sorry about that. I'm gonna get some better lighting, guys, for y'all. But I just wanted to make sure I answer these questions. The LLC, it's gonna be an LLC. To answer your question, what type of business entity do you recommend? I recommend an LLC. And basically what an LLC is so let's just say your name is John Paul, right? So John Paul, or who answered this? Laura Garcia, right? Laura Garcia asked, like, what business entity do you recommend, right? So let's say Laura has a social security number, right? So Laura has a social security number. And so whenever Laura opens a business, let's say her business is Laura Automotive, right? Okay, so Laura Automotive has to have a tax ID number. Okay? And so the tax ID number is going to be her social security number, because that number is attached to her, right? So basically, like, they say she owns the business, right? Okay, got it. So now anything that happens to the business, Laura is responsible for. She's personally responsible for that, because her number, her social security number is on the deal, right? Okay, so what is the LLC? I'll get to that in a bit. But let's just say, for example, Laura, she opens a shop, right? Or she opens a business, okay? And so Laura has a house, she has a couple cars, maybe she has an investment property, right? Everything's in Laura's name. Let's just say an accident happens at the business, and that person decides to go after Laura because they want to sue her for some money. Okay, got it. So now everything that it's in Laura's name is also attached to the business because everything is in her name based on her social security number. You see it? So her personal property, her personal assets are not protected, because if they're suing Laura for $100,000, $150,000, and she has that money, maybe she owns a classic car or something, they're gonna take that car because she needs to pay that money back, right? Okay. So what the LLC is the LLC is a separate, it's a separate person. It's like you're creating a separate person. So let's just say they say Laura's Automotive LLC. So now it's Laura's Automotive LLC. Okay. So the LLC has its own it's called an EIN number. Okay. Now it has a different EIN number. So now that number is not attached to Laura. You understand? Like, it's a whole separate number. So that number, she's going to use that number to do business, right? Then Laura's Automotive LLC is going to pay Laura as an employee. So now she works for that company. You understand? But the benefits is she also controls that company, right? So what does this mean, right? So let's just say something happens to the business. They go after the business. they're just gonna go after what the business owns, not what Laura owns, because she's an employee. For example, if you, let's just say, for example, you go to Walmart, right? And the lady that works, the lady that works in the electronics is Maria, right? Or let's just say her name's Maria, right? So you're at Walmart, you're in the electronics, right? And a TV falls on you. Maybe Maria was there, right? You're gonna go after Walmart, right? You're gonna go after the company, right? But let's just say Maria owns part of the company, right? You're just gonna sue the company for what they have. You understand? And so, for example, like, let's just say Laura has several investment properties. She has some cars, she has a house, whatever, savings. She works for this company now, so the company's paying her. So her personal assets are protected because of the LLC. Also, too, whenever you decide to move forward with getting your LLC, you're gonna realize that there's a lot of tax advantages from having the LLC. There's gonna be a lot of tax advantages from having the LLC, and once you start to structure your LLC, you're gonna have to meet with a bookkeeper, a tax advisor, and they're gonna tell you the benefits of that, right? And we can go more into like the details of it. I can lead you in the right place of who we use or how we did it. But you'll have to reach out to me, man. We'll have to get on a private call on that, and I'll break down. It's pretty much. I mean, it's pretty simple, man. It's pretty simple. You're gonna have to form an LLC through an attorney, right? You're gonna have to a business attorney, someone that can form an LLC. So it's gonna be a business attorney. And so whenever you're looking for an attorney, all attorneys specialize in different things. So for example, there's going to be a family attorney, right? The family attorney is going to deal with, maybe divorces, maybe custody battles, stuff like that. That's a family attorney, right? A tax attorney is going to deal with tax issues, right? A real estate attorney is going to deal with real estate issues, right? Wills, trust, probate, stuff like that. A business attorney is going to deal with more business related situations, right? So you want to make sure that you're not just going to call any random lawyer. You want to make sure that you're working with a business attorney that specializes in LLC and knows what they're doing, okay? Got it. The same thing with a tax lady, right? You want to make sure that they understand the difference between an LLC and sole proprietor, and they're advising you on some better practices to do with your business. You don't want to go with a bookkeeper that's going to say, hey, let's write off everything and you won't have to pay anything. That's not the right thing to do, because look, if your business is making money, you want to try to be as accurate as possible with what you're reporting, okay? And what I mean by that is, like, if you're making money, you might have to pay back something, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's ways and there's deductions that you can use, but at the end of the day, you want to show that your business is making money, because as your business starts to grow, you want to make sure that you can go to the bank and says, hey, you know what? I've been in business for 3 years. This is our financial statements. This is our tax returns. This is what we have done. And so it's going to make your business look healthier, and it's also going to open up new opportunities moving forward. Because look, one mistake that I made was when I first started off, I had a bookkeeper that would write off everything, and they would write off a lot of stuff. And it got to the point where I wanted to really grow the business. I wanted to grow in real estate investing. I wanted to grow with buying a location. I wanted to do a lot of things. And my taxes were showing that I hadn't made any money in 3 years. Because of the way they filed my taxes, they deducted a lot of stuff from there. And so what I had to do was I had to go back and redo my taxes. And it cost me a lot of money, but it saved me a lot of time, because I didn't have to go 3 more years. And so what I would advise you is like make sure that you're getting the right information on your taxes, and make sure you're following it correctly. And it also, like, the thing with people that don't file their taxes right is they don't know how much money they're making. They don't know if they should approve their business, because everything's like a write-off, so it shows 0, right? So they're basically just working for nothing. And the purpose of a business, let me tell you something. The purpose of the business is to get you to a better place. It's not to keep you in the same place. So look, The business is like a vehicle. I'm going to make a different video on that, but the business is like a vehicle. You need to make sure that you're using that vehicle to get you to a better place. You understand? You want to make sure you're using your business, the vehicle, to get you to a better place. Okay, so I hope that I was able to answer your question on that. But the business entity is going to be an LLC. Make sure that you're an employee through your LLC, and I would suggest that you get on a salary with your LLC. So actually, like, you're going to be getting a salary check every week from your business. So I highly recommend that. But hey guys, reach out to me if I can help with anything else. Leave some comments down below. If you're looking to get more information, find me on Instagram, The Stan Medina. We also have a private band group. We also have the alliance. We also have a private alliance group that we meet up every week, and I share like different strategies. What we do is we dissect your current vehicle, your current business, no matter what business you're in. We dissect that vehicle, and we say, okay, where do we want this vehicle to take us? Where do we want this business to take us? And then we aim for that. We give you a roadmap to get to that. And man, I guarantee you, man, like, you definitely got to do it. Use your business as a vehicle, man. Like, use it use it, man. Use it to get to a better place, man. Massive action, guys. Till next time.